David Chaplin-Saunders, and my two sons, Graeme and Jacob, are representing Canada at the Olympics in Rio. They're amazing sailors, and they learned everything they knew starting out right here in Chester. Sunday we're celebrating their trip to Rio. The community's getting together, and we're just going to wish them well and have a right proper send-off for them. They race what's called a 4.7 meter dinghy boat, and it's a two-person boat. The younger son Jacob is the skipper, and the older son is the tactician, and he goes out on the wire and balances the boat out. The races last about 55 minutes or so, 45 to an hour, somewhere in there. And the race committee tries to get off about 2 or 3 races a day. Of course, it depends on wind and the other effects that sailing has. But sometimes they're out on the water. If there's very light wind, they're out on the water for 8 hours waiting for wind to pick up so that they can get a race off. They've been part of the World Cup circuit for the last 4 years, so that is, I believe, 8 regattas a year that are technically Olympic class regattas. Well, certainly I'm very proud of them, but I'm also proud of the community. This has really been a community effort to get these guys all over the world for the last 4 or 5 years, training and racing to get to this point.
A lot of it. Yeah. Oh, there's yeah, I know. Do you have me to turn around?
Ready?
And this is about so much more than competing at the Olympics. This is about representing your country. That's just so exciting. I can't tell you how proud I am to be standing here as a representative today.
What a proud moment for Chester, what a proud moment for Nova Scotia, and what a proud moment for Canada.
Just the opportunity to get to the Olympics, to make it to the Canadian team, to even get there in the first place is something that I know you've had to commit for the last 6 years of your life to doing, and there are sacrifices that needed to be made, and I'm sure that you've made them, your family's made them, your friends have had to make them along with you. You'll be the center of our attention while the Olympics are on. You're very fortunate. It's not the Winter Olympics. We have no hockey team. The rest of your community is behind you too, and we want to demonstrate that by providing you with a check from the citizens of this municipality to run into the other.
Sailing is a sport like no other. It's a combination of brawn, brains, and technical skill. One aspect that differentiates sailing from other sports is tactics. It is a game of chess on the water, requiring hundreds of decisions every race, with Mother Nature making it unpredictable.
Yeah, I mean, it's been phenomenal. It's something we've been working towards for 6 years. We've been working towards the Olympic goal, but it's been on our minds since we were quite a bit younger than that. So to finally realize that has been pretty incredible.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty cool feeling sitting the Olympic spinning for the first time and just seeing the flag on it. And normally when we're racing, we have numbers that identify who we are, and now it'll just be the flag, just be the country code. So that's going to be a pretty cool feeling.
We'd also like to say a big thank you to everyone who supported us over the years. As mentioned previously, it's been a long road, and that support has made all the difference. So thank you all.
We've got really nothing but good things to say about Rio and about the conditions down there, and the sailing conditions are phenomenal. Huge variety of conditions.
it's a great place to sail. Yeah.
You know, we're so honored to be here and to be representing Chester and Nova Scotia and Canada at the games this summer. It's pretty surreal to feel that the opening ceremonies are less than 2 weeks away, and we started this 6 years ago. We started sailing together, and I guess 14 years since we first came down here and stepped in a boat for the first time.
I'm confident that Jacob and Graeme will represent our community. They'll continue to represent our community to the very best of their abilities. And I'm also confident that they will continue to keep these gifts in motion.
Whether most of you would be aware, but airline tickets to Rio are impossible. Accommodation is beyond imagination, just cannot get it. But I'm pleased to tell you today that through the donation of a very generous individual in the travel industry, Christy and David will be at the Olympics looking after the boys.